I think in terms of the partnership of G2 and Blacklist, the expectations are really high. Obviously, like G2 is known for their 0-3 standing, while we're known for our 0-4 standing. So from that, right, like the expectations are really high. I mean, kidding aside, I think what I can say is that G2 has always been known as one of the top organizations out there. I mean, for us, we've been really doing our best to become one of the top organizations in Asia for mobile esports. So I feel like with G2's history and what we have done here in Asia, what we can do together is really something different. Why G2? A lot of people ask us that way before. I think for me personally, I'm a Dota 2 guy, right? And that's not League of Legends is really not my space. So we really wanted to partner with an organization that is historically known in League of Legends because we understand also that esports is a game of communities, and to have G2 will in a way get us to the community of League of Legends like no other organizations out there. When we first started talking to Alban, who is now the CEO of G2, he was like, I don't know why in Dota you're killing your own minions. So I'm like, this is gonna be a fun partnership. So like obviously, obviously like I think with this partnership going forward, I'm really excited of the dynamic that's going to happen. Obviously, like Blacklist as a management don't have the same history as G2, but we have our ways of like dealing with things. So we want to make sure that there is a right synergy and balance between how G2 has run things in this team and how Blacklist does it too. So being able to balance, like the philosophies of both organizations is really key to this partnership going forward. I feel like G2 coming into the Philippines is really a big deal for the esports industry. The reason why is because, I mean, the initial layer of challenge when it comes to coming into Asia is always the factor of trust, right? Like, who do you trust in Asia with a brand as big as yours, especially if you're G2, right? I mean, in esports or in any industry for that matter, taking care of a brand takes a lot of things to do, like making sure that your brand grows, that takes a lot of resources and takes a lot of time to develop. So for them to have been able to really entrust their brand to us, I think that's a really, really big part. But at the same time, for Philippine esports in particular, I think this is a big deal because G2 is a $340 million valued company, right? And for them to be able to at least consider the Philippines as one of the markets that they want to get to, that means there's something here, right? So I've always believed that there is a huge future for Philippine esports. And I think if, like, as big of a stakeholder as G2 is, believes that, then it's crazy for all the local stakeholders and all the local communities to not see the value of esports here in the country.